Now, net zany, the crazy, insane, wacky world of net zero policies, and they are completely out of control, as we said earlier. The future made in Australia is looking increasingly wobbly, particularly if you get the opinion of the CEO of Alinta Energy, Jeff Dimery, who spoke this week at the National Press Club. Have a listen.
Renewables are the cheapest form of power.
Renewable energy is the cheapest form of energy.
Renewables are cheaper. Renewables are cheaper. Renewables are...
You came here for truths and straight talking about the transition, so here's a doozy. Australians will have to pay more for energy in the future. We will spend more as a percentage of GDP on energy services and energy infrastructure. Whether we pay through the tax base or pay the large upfront cost of an EV or batteries and solar, or we're paying more for electricity from the grid, we'll all pay more in aggregate. We need to be honest about that. And I don't think the average Australian is prepared for that reality.
Well, we're certainly not prepared, but the fool who is the head of the Liberal Party, the leader of the Liberal Party in Queensland, the man who put fool into his own name, Chris Fooley, has come out and said that Queensland, under the Liberal Party opposition, will back a 75% reduction in emissions target. This is the state that lives off fossil fuels and that Australia relies on, along with WA, obviously. Rita, can you believe this fool?
It's like they want to lose. You look at this and you wonder, what is the motivation? What is the thinking? Are they so preoccupied with a few of those inner city seats around Brisbane, holding on to those, that they are willing to sacrifice the state? This is the Victorian Lib model of mediocrity and craziness. This is not the way to actually give the people...
We saw it in Victoria, we saw it in WA, Victoria. They will lose.
This is, Queensland opposition was on such a good wicket right now. Stephen Miles was throwing it away with both hands, giggling over youth crime and all of that. I probably can't say that. That's probably misinformation now. But, this reminds me so much of... He's basically Chris Fooley is pulling a Bob Brown in 2019, going around Queensland, regional Queensland, and talking about, how we've got to end the fossil fuel industry. This is just absolutely insane.
Here's the communities
that rely on fossil fuels, they don't have an alternative now. Where are they going to go?
Well, here's the bloke, the clown. Put him up, Sam O'Connor, please. He's the climate dude in the Liberal Party. He's the one, shadow environment. And he's the bloke who's pushed this. He's out there saying, we've got to do this 75%. You're in the wrong party, pal. Join the Teals. Join Labor. You're in the wrong party. So I would say to people, you can write the Libs off now in the state election there in Queensland. Vote One Nation if you want to get rid of these fools who don't deserve the name of the Liberal Party. They don't deserve it. And the people of Queensland deserve so much better. It's a wonderful state, wonderful people, and you've got a joke of an opposition like this backing in this crazy net zero nonsense.